There's a question that many people have, but they're always afraid to ask. And I'll put this question on the screen. And that question is, how do I know if I'm really in faith? Think about that. How do I know if I'm really in faith? Meaning, just say God give you an instruction, right? And you step out in faith to follow that instruction. Well, the worst thing you would want to do is to think you're in faith, but then you're not, because now you stuck out there in the middle of the street. So I posed the question: how do you know if you're in faith? Isn't that an important question to know? Because you want to be in faith, right? How do you know if you're in faith? Well, in this video today, I'm going to be answering that question. Walk with me. Listen, I'm Billie Miller, the motivational minister. They call me the motivational minister because one of the things I do is I help people to improve their lives by teaching them life skills from the Bible. And today I'm going to be teaching you how to know, how to recognize, how to truly know when you're in faith. Because once you're in faith, you can use your faith for everything, everything in life. And listen, it's not going to take me that long to break this principle down either. Listen, there's different definitions of faith. Let me read you some of them. As a matter of fact, you probably ain't going to be able to see it, but this is my first book, Life and Righteousness, and I lay out in detail. The light probably will block you, but can you see it right there? See, it says faith right there, and I give you the whole detail, all the different definitions of the word faith. Faith has different definitions. Faith is the word of God. Faith is acting on the word of God. Another one of my favorites. Faith is the substance of things hoped for. Faith is the evidence of things not seen. And there's different other lists of what faith is. But my favorite definition of faith, my favorite definition of faith is the reality of seeing yourself doing the word. Let me put it up on the screen. Faith is the reality of seeing yourself doing the word. Listen, the question is, Billy, how do I know if I'm in faith? The way that you know you're in faith or not is if can you see yourself doing it? Now I want you to think about this. Just say you have an instruction from God. Can you see yourself doing it? Just say you're using your faith to get out of debt. Can you imagine? Can you picture yourself being out of debt? Maybe you're trying to buy a new home. Can you imagine? Can you get a mental picture in your head of you living in that home? Maybe you have a sickness or illness that you've been dealing with. Can you see yourself being healed? And this is a time you have to be real with yourself. This is not the time to exempt yourself. This is the time to examine yourself. Listen, you can't be phony with this. You got to be real. You may be trusting God for something else, but you ask yourself, listen, can I really see myself doing it? And if you can't see yourself doing it, guess what? Then you're not quite in faith. Now, listen, that doesn't make you a bad person. That doesn't mean you're a bad Christian. It just means you're a real Christian. So what do? You're going to have to meditate on the word until you see yourself doing it, because that's how you increase that meditation. Listen, we just talked about on day 11 about the imagination. So this is kind of tied into that. You're going to have to see yourself doing it. Today is day 12, by the way. If you're doing the 30-day life challenge, we're on day 12. And if you haven't been taking the challenge, look in the description of this video. It's not too late to join, and you can see how you can get involved as well. But you're going to have to meditate in the word. This is how you see yourself doing it. If you can't see yourself being healed, get some scriptures on healing, study them, find books on healing. Are you following me? Get external props like we talked about in yesterday teaching. Do whatever you have to do to broaden your mindset, where you can see it in your mind and say, wait a minute, I can do this. I can do this. I remember that in the story where the Israelites went to go look at the promised land. They sent 12 people over there. 12 came back. Two of them, all of them had a report, but two of them said, We can do this. The other 10 said, no, we can't do it. It's giants over there. They bigger than us. We look like grasshoppers in their eyes. But Caleb and Joshua was two people that said, wait a minute, we can do this. Why? Because they could see themselves doing it. They could see themselves overtaking the land. Can you see yourself? Can you see yourself? Listen, faith is being able to see with your eyes closed. I know what you can see with your eyes, and that's what's been limiting. But can you see in faith? Faith is being able to see with your eyes closed. And you're going to have to see it. Why? Because if you can't see it, you can't be it. If you can't see it, you won't seize it. If you can't perceive it, you won't achieve it. Chew on that for a minute. I'm going to say it again. If you can't perceive it, you won't achieve it. If you can't visualize it, you won't materialize it. If your mind can't see that far, your feet sure won't take you there. Now, that's a bar. I'm going to put that on the screen right there. If your mind can't see that far, your feet sure won't take you there. So you're going to have to be able to see it. That's how you do it. How do you know if you're in faith? Can you see yourself doing it? And if you can't see yourself doing it, then meditate, study, visualize, use your imagination until you're able to create a mental picture in your head of yourself doing it. Listen, I hope this devotion is helping you. I hope this 30-day life challenge is helping you. Let me know in the comment section if this 30-day life challenge has been a blessing to you. And like I said, if you haven't participated already, look in the description of this video and find out how you can join us, just like the people you see on the screen whose lives have been impacted, lives have been changed in 30 days. All you got to do is get the 30 Days of Righteousness book. 30 is a #1 Amazon bestseller. You can get the paperback copy. You can download the ebook today and get started today and change your life in 30 days. And you could take this, you can do this devotion at any month of the year. You can do it next month, start over, however you want to do it. But you have these videos, you have the book that's going to help you. I made these resources to help you to impact and change your life. Listen, we've been making headway. I hope you've been following. I hope you've been keeping up. Tomorrow's day 13, so most definitely check that out. And check out the other videos on the playlist if you missed out on anything. And check out the related videos that I listed in the description of this video as well. Listen, I love y'all. Y'all take care. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay blessed. And always remember that the word is your life.